Hi everyone, in this review I'll be focusing on Innisfree Vivid Color Tint. This one consists of all 15 colors which I'll be doing a review on for you guys, and so let's get started on the review. First, it comes in a wide range of colors from orange to purple to brown to red, and the formula for this is supposed to fit very moistly on the lips but also give you a really nice matte finish. Now this one also gives you like a powdery effect on the lips to give you that matte finish, and it's supposed to be very long lasting as well, and it's supposed to be non-drying because it contains some plant hydrating ingredients such as camellia, mango seed, avocado and cottonseed oils. In regards of the packaging, for the inside of the tint actually matches to the packaging, which means it is so easy to identify what colors they are, and I like that it actually matches to a lot of the swatches which you guys will see very soon. And for the applicator, it is a dome applicator, and you can see from the sideways angles actually like a V shape, which means that it actually falls onto your lips really nicely, and it just goes, when you apply it just goes very smoothly and define your lips really well. And for the applicator itself, it is very creamy, it is very moussey, it's very lightweight, it is much more of a thicker texture than the Peri Peri Velvet. So the first color, this one is a beautiful orangey shade, but it is a very bright fluorescent orange shade. But however, applying this is actually so beautiful. It is perfect for a gradation lip if you guys are looking for that, but also it is so nice to layer it onto the lips as well. 7 out of the 15 of this lip tint actually matches to the model. The other 8 didn't really, but again it matches to the packaging, which for me I think is good enough, because sometimes the true model really just make it look very fluorescent and very bright. Now this second color, this is much more of a coral pink color, but also a mixture of a fuchsia color depending on the lighting as well. But I think this is a very unique color because it's sort of like a 3-in-1 color if you're looking for something unique. The third shade, it is a raspberry pink color, but it's more towards the cooler tone side. I like that when you apply it as a gradation look, it looks much more toned down, much more warmer, but when you actually apply it fully, you can see how cool it is. But again, it's very beautiful. In regards of the finish, it is a matte finish. You can't really see any glossy once it has settled down. Now number 4, this one is a strawberry color, and this one I noticed has like some kind of blue tone shade to it. So if you have like cool skin tone, not warm skin tone like me, I feel like this will be a very beautiful red color shade on your lips. The next one is number 5, and I just have to say it is my most favorite color in this collection, but I do have other favorites which will come next. But this is such a beautiful plummy red color. It's like the perfect plum red shade. Like it is also a mixture of like a wine color shade as well. I just love how it turns out on my lip, even though it's different from the model itself. Next, I just have to say, oh my gosh, I think I found my favorite nude color of the year. Like the year hasn't even ended yet, but this nude color, it's so beautiful. I feel like it's just perfect for my warm skin tone, and for those who are looking for a very lightweight tint kind of lip, this will be the perfect shade for you guys. Definitely recommend to try this. Even the next one, it is such a beautiful nude shade as well, but this one is much more of a dusty rose pink shade, but also a mixture of mauve, and this one is great for those who have much more fairer skin than me. But again, I really like this on myself as well, but surprisingly it didn't really match the model, but I'm so glad it didn't, because I just really like this color a lot. Now number 8, again I also like this color, and this is much more of a reddish brown shade, but also you can see a little bit of the plum color as well, which I thought was really beautiful as well. Now in regards of the scent, it does have some kind of scent to it, like a little bit of like a floral scent, but it does fade away throughout the day. Now next is number 9, and this one is like a warm purple shade, and it's such a beautiful purple. If you're not looking for a bright fluorescent purple shade, like a vivid opaque purple, like in your face purple, but you want like a warm tone one, I feel like this is beautiful if you don't mind having that red undertone to it as well. But I feel like it is such a beautiful color, and this is how it looks like after applying for 7 hours. So you can see it's actually pretty long lasting and you don't really need to touch up at all. Next, this is number 10, and this one is an orange shade, but it is a dark orange with a hint of brown as well, which is so me because I don't like really bright corally orangey shade. I like much more of a tone down that is wearable, and I feel like this is such a wearable orange shade, but at the same time you can see there's orange, but at the same time you can see it's like brown as well, if that makes sense. Now next, this one, number 11, is actually very similar to number 9, but again this is a purple shade, but I feel like this one is much more of a cooler shade and it's much of a pinkier purple shade for me. I noticed that some people have said that they noticed that this is darker than number 9, but for me I feel like this is much more cooler. I wouldn't say it's darker, but it's much more cooler. Now next, and for the next 4, number 12 to number 15, I really find it hard to see what the differences are because they're all red shades, and I feel like I had enough of red shades in this collection already. But this one is much more of like a warm apple red shade, but nothing special really. Same with the next one, number 13. I feel like this one is like much more of a orange tone reddy shade, but again nothing really special to it. Other than that, these colors, they're all very pretty, but then again I can see why they have so many different red shades because it might be different for different type of skin tone. But for me, I feel like all of these red colors are beautiful, but I don't think I need all of them in my collection. Now next, this one also is like a red shade, but this is much more darker and it has like a brown undertone to it. So overall, I really like all of this lip tint. I feel like they are beautiful. I don't even know why I didn't even get around to buying this anytime sooner. But I do have to comment 2 things, is that I do have really dry and flaky lips. So if I don't exfoliate properly, you can actually see a lot of my flakiness on my lips because it does stick to it. So just be careful and be mindful. However, it is pretty moisturizing once you actually put it on. The other thing is that if you guys have pretty wrinkly lips, you can actually see all your wrinkles as well, but at the same time it is quite faded. So I would recommend actually applying any lip liner underneath if you don't want your wrinkles to be obvious. But again, I feel like the smoothness of this is so beautiful and it just applies so nicely on the lips, and I love how the colors are beautiful. And my favorite thing about this is that even though it is called a tint, it actually does not stain on your lips, which I thought was like such a great thing. And soon I'll be doing a comparison for you guys between this tint with the Vivid Creamy Tint, which I've done a review for before, because I thought that they were quite similar, but actually they are not. With the Vivid Creamy Tint, at first when I did a review on this, I thought that it was very creamy, but I didn't realize that the Vivid Cotton Ink is much more creamier. Now with the Vivid Creamy Tint, it actually stained on your lips, not the cotton ink, and I found some similar colors which I'm showing you guys now. If I have to choose between the Vivid Cotton Ink or the Vivid Creamy Tint, I would definitely choose the Vivid Cotton Ink over the Vivid Creamy Tint because first, it doesn't stain. Vivid Cotton Ink have much more variety of colors and it's much more opaque and it's much more moussey and just applies very smoothly. But if you're looking for a glossy finish, I would recommend the Vivid Creamy Tint. But if you're looking for a matte finish, I would recommend the Vivid Cotton Ink. So I hope you guys find that helpful, but I just wanted to show you guys the similar colors because they are not exactly the same, but they are pretty similar. So if you guys own some of the Vivid Creamy Tint already but is interested in trying the Vivid Cotton Ink, feel free to try because you won't be getting any duplicate colors, and even the formula is completely different than I expected. One is matte, one is glossy, one has more variation of colors, and one also has similars, but again, depending on how pigmented you want the tint to look like on your lips. Now we are going to go on to the ratings. I am giving a very high rating on this one. For the longevity, I am giving it a high rating, but at the same time I'm not, because on the side it says that it is smudge proof. It definitely is not. However, it is very long lasting and I did not have to worry about touching up the whole day. Pigmentation, because 7 out of 15 actually matches to a true model, I'm just dropping it down by 0.5. But overall, I love all the colors. I like how all the colors really matches to my lips and to the packaging as well. And the moisture, even though it's a matte finish, I find this very comforting on my lips. As long as I exfoliate my lips, I do not feel any of my dry patches on my lip. And again, it just feels so buttery and so smooth and so lightweight on my lips. And for the price, I definitely think it is pretty affordable to purchase this, depending on what colors you like. But I would totally recommend for you guys, if you guys are interested in trying a new tint or something moussey, definitely give this one a go, as long as you like the matte finish. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found this video helpful, and also like the comparison in the end as well. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.